Good morning, guys. Today we finally made it to breakfast on time. Alright, no having to rush over here. But we did come up here. We have our breakfast. Alright, you got those sausages, bacon, hash browns, and a coddled egg. And also, can you beat this view? I mean, you got Atlantis over there. You got the beautiful water and the houses all over. This is really cool sight to have while eating breakfast. Sadly, we can't get off, but yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna stay on the ship, enjoy everything that they have to offer, and enjoy our final day on board. Alright, guys, so look at that. Look, there's another cruise ship coming this way, and I am like fairly confident it's gonna dock right here, and it's gonna block the view of the island, which, no, go away. Now up here, guys, I don't know if I've showed you the rooftop garden, but I mean, check it out. There's a nice little quiet area up here in deck 16 where you can just come, relax. It's a bit hot out right now, but I mean, maybe at night you come up here, chill out, right? And up here on this screen, they play sports games, they play movies, different things. So like, you can just come up here, relax, take it easy, and just relax. I mean, that's basically the whole point of this entire cruise. Now, oh look, I wanted to go see the carnival ship. Let's go check it out. Well, guys, here's the carnival magic. Yeah, it's funny because I swear to God, they docked like 2 seconds after we left our room. But yeah, there they are. That's the view that we'd have from our room right now. There it is, guys. The MSC ship arriving. Is the MSC Meraviglia. Well, guys, now it's time to head into the club because there is an archery competition. And I want to try it out. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do well, but hey, maybe I do well. We'll see what happens.
Everybody's staring down the barrel, wondering, will they be a hero today? We need That's the score we need. 6 lights. Who's going to do it? Oh! This cool kid.
Well, guys, there I am, tied in first place with like everyone else. You know, I got both of those target hits, and I'm impressed with my own performance because I did not expect to do that. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I wish I would have done it earlier in the cruise. So guys, we've been on this boat for 7 days now, and yet we have never come out here. So this is all in deck 5. That's actually the Fine Cut Steakhouse, which is one of the signature dining restaurants here. But I mean, this entire area here is open, and we've just never come up here. But look, Carnival is still there. Like, leave so we can see the island again. Guys, this is really cool. They have a Picasso exhibit here. Look at that. And of course, if you come to a part of the ship that still hasn't opened yet, like for example the Martini Bar, it's still not yet open, you get to see areas of the ship that are usually like bustling with people and music and all that. It becomes such a tranquil, quiet place. So just come, sit down, relax. Like that married couple over there, just sitting down, relaxing for just a little bit. It's incredible. I could never get over how like surreal this all is. But like then you step off and you get nice comforting jazz music, nice floral sign of Eden. Guys, we got some Italian food going on right now. Lasagna, spaghetti, meatballs, chicken parm. You got all the sauces that you could ever dream of. You got 2 different arancinis. You got polenta. And the best part of the entire ship, guys, the desserts. Oh, look at everything here. They got amaretto, all the cannolis, And guys, the tiramisu. Also guys, all the focaccia bread. Oh, this is, guys, this is the dream, man. So we finished our lunch, but now we are making our way to Eden because they have a putting competition, which is not gonna end well for us at all. I already know it's not gonna go well. Alright guys, you already know what time it is. Let's slap the golden tree trunk time. Barely see it, but it is right here.
And the ball's gone.
Maybe I should have not done that. I'll just do that instead.
One more. Nice. 3. Alright. You got this. You got
Piece
this,
of
bro.
cake. Come on, you can do
You got
it.
this, bro. We're mini golfing again.
Oh!
Hey. Alright.
I tried putting it over. It didn't go so well putting it over. Well guys, as you can see, right, if you guys followed along in my videos where I went to Topgolf, I actually got pretty good at chipping the ball. So if I am in the fairway, boom, nice chip out into the green. Then comes the putting and it takes me 37 strokes in order to put it in. Golf is not my sport. It's a lot of fun though, I'll tell you that. Like when we went to Topgolf, it was a lot of fun, like hitting the ball and all that. But it's not my sport. Alright guys, I've seen these before. They're more like brain teaser puzzles. Here it is. I'm gonna try to figure this out without looking at this piece of paper. Alright, so never mind. I'm not a genius, so I'm gonna stick with the piece of paper.
I can't even
I'll try.
open it.
I'll still try. I'll see how that goes. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god.
In an earlier step.
Yeah. You got it? Woohoo!
Yeah, no, there's something wrong there.
I did so well. I was doing so well. And then that final step stumped me for 10 minutes.
How did you fix that? Because I have the same issue you have.
I kept on moving it until it just decided to finally go in.
Okay.
But yeah, I finally got it. Alright guys, so that puzzle was actually pretty difficult. There was one piece at the end, it just stumped me. And it was just, I just had to like, just mess around with it, like flip it around, rotate it. But it took me way too long to figure it out than it should have, because I went through all the other steps relatively easily. It's not that hard of a puzzle to solve. I don't know why, it was just that one piece. Now, if you're trying to do it off of memory, yes, it's gonna be a super difficult puzzle. Orlando was able to pick it up easy after he was able to do it once. So he did like do it once looking at the paper, then after he tried doing it without it and he was able to do it. Alright guys, now it's time to do some giant Jenga up here in the pool deck.
Even hitting, okay, I'm like, I don't know which one I'm getting.
Alright, so the first one's out. Your turn, my friend, your turn. Jenny, how are you?
It's one hand.
One hand. There you go.
Okay,
That's
there
it.
we
Then
go.
you put that. That's how you do it. Oh,
It is gonna fall out.
There you go.
Dude, I've been playing Jenga wrong all my life.
Yeah, I know. never really played Jenga before.
They just walk up, tapping at it, slides off.
Hey, look, I have some heavier ones in there that you would not have survived.
Alright, you find yourself in quite the predicament here.
This one's pretty loose.
I don't know. We're about to need to take another cruise just for you guys to complete this Jenga tournament. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable.
Science.
Dude, how is this piece like still even there? There we go. That has to be the best game of Jenga I've ever seen in my life. No, honestly speaking, how long was it going for? 30 minutes. 30 minutes. You guys doubled the size of the tower. You guys were doing some things that I consider to be straight up impossible. What the heck? Dude, I'm sweating just looking at it. My God. So that was pretty awesome. I mean, I came up thinking that I was gonna play, but I'll tell you this. I preferred watching than actually playing. Right, because that was intense. I suck at Jenga, and it was far better watching Ash and Ale go at it for 30 minutes than me just like play for 5 minutes and lose. And now guys, as you can tell by the empty closet, we have begun the final stages of cleaning out all the clothes, putting it in the luggage, and leaving it outside. It's begun the end.
Cruise, first of all, I would like, on behalf of the entire Celebrity Edge team, to thank you one more time for choosing this amazing ship to spend your vacations.
Alright guys, I can't really put my finger on it. Someone's moving. I don't know if it's me or if it's Carnival.
Well, unless Carnival and MSC are moving at the same time, it's us.
That looks like we're moving. That's it. That was the last port. Now back to Fort Lauderdale, which is like right next door. This is in honor of Danny from Heart Travel. I've seen him come on this ship a bunch of times. Always get that gin tonic, and I'm like, I want to try it. I'm probably not gonna like it. I've tried gin before. I did not like it. So I mean, hey, you only live once.
Well, we'll see you around. Yeah, I hope so.
It's sweeter than I
It could be worse. You get a slight little taste of Beverly from Club Cool. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Alright guys, I got my hat and now we are making our way to the theater. Basically what they're doing tonight, in order to make it a eventful day, they're actually going to be having all the performers that have performed at the theater perform again. And so right now we are heading into the theater in order to watch Uptown again. We're going to do a second show. It's going to be awesome. Later on we're going to have Hayden Smith and his wife performing out there at the Martini Bar, which we'll definitely check out. And then I think Charity Lockhart will be performing at Eden a little later on today, and we'll try to make it out to that as well. But it's a very eventful day today because it's our last day. So, theater time.
Every single guy says I'm the apple of my girl's eye. When we go out stepping on the town for a while, my money is low, suicide style, but it's alright if my clothes on you, out of sight. I'm so good or bad, happy or sad. Everybody come on, hands up, come on.
Alright guys, that show was absolutely amazing.
But the night is not over just yet. There's a lot to do around the ship. Also, there's dinner. So let's go experience everything. Let's go have dinner. Alright guys, so dinner time today. We are coming to the Cosmopolitan for the final dinner of our journey here, and so yeah, let's see if the food is as good as the other days. Alright guys, so first appetizer here at the Cosmopolitan has come out. I went with the beef spring roll. Alright, I love spring rolls. Still have yet to try the spring rolls from Magic Kingdom, dude. It's never gonna happen. But I guess in honor of the spring roll cart at Magic Kingdom, I got the spring roll here. Let's give it a try. Guys, this spring roll is amazing. Alright, that outside is nice and crispy, and then the beef inside has an amazing flavor to it. It's super tender, mixed in with that I think it was a sweet and sour sauce that they put on top. Oh my god, it's amazing. You get a bit of a sweetness, but you also get a bit of a spice. Now I don't know if the spice is coming from the sauce or from the beef inside, but those combination of flavors, it's absolutely amazing. Alright guys, so the second appetizer that I did go for is the fish cake, and it has lobster, it has a type of fish, I think it has crab as well. So let's go ahead and let's give it a try. The fish cake, guys, is very flavorful. You get that nice like fishy and lobster taste from it. It has a nice crust on the outside, super flavorful, not dry at all. That's very important as well. It's actually very good, guys. Oh my god, I haven't learned my lesson. I've been on board for 7 nights and I still have yet to learn my lesson. I went with jerk chicken, and it looks absolutely amazing. But when they say chicken, they're not kidding. They get the whole chicken, the whole guy, just going. And then me being my intelligent self, I also ordered the salmon. So I have both. Alright, let's go with the chicken first. Alright guys, chicken is amazing as well. No, that has to go in, dude. That has to go in. I don't know if you guys heard that or but that was Alejandro not knowing how to eat. But anyway, chicken is outstanding. It's moist, it's not dry at all, and then the flavors you get from it, it's spicy. Right, but it's not a really bad spice, right? It's a nice spice, and it complements the flavors of it all really well. Even the green beans and the carrots that are on the side are outstanding. Oh my god, it's just a lot. like too much a lot. It's insane. Eventually I'll reach the salmon. I'm reaching like food coma levels already, and I haven't even touched the salmon yet. That's awesome. At least the piece of salmon is not too big, so I want to give it a try before I get too full and I can't eat anymore. So let's dig in. Alright, let's give it a try. How big it is? I think you guys can tell by my face how full I am. In terms of the salmon, it's alright at best. It has a good flavor to it, but at the same time it could be more flavorful, you know what I mean? Like, you still get that like salmon taste, and I really like it, but I feel like it could be more flavorful. Also, it's on the drier side. So in terms of like everything else that we've had, that salmon is the weaker one. Alright guys, well that does it for our last dinner here on board the Celebrity Edge. It sucks to say it, it really does. But you know what? We had one hell of an adventure. It was something that we're going to treasure forever, and we'll definitely be back. Oh, I mean, this has to be the absolute best experience that we've ever had in any vacation whatsoever. Definitely. I mean, this was far better than the Disney cruise. It was far better than everything else.
So much better.
Oh yeah. We can't wait to be back. We're already looking. We put down our placeholder already. It's $100 per person, and you do have 90 days to decide which cruise you want to go to in the future. And so we've already done that. We're already looking for our next cruise, which we are looking for next year. And so I just can't wait to be back. I can't wait to come back and just everything. But day is not over just yet. We're still gonna enjoy the ship a little bit more. Come to the Martini Bar, just hear some music, enjoy the rest of the night. My dessert. I didn't order dessert over there at the Cosmopolitan, but why order a dessert when you have this dessert martini right here in the Martini Bar? Cheers, guys. Do you know what this is? This is called the Black Forest Martini here in the Martini Bar. And if you're a fan of like dessert drinks, I highly suggest it. This is exactly what I thought the Godiva Martini from Boma was going to be. But the Godiva Martini from Boma was strong and it had a good flavor. This is heaven, all right? Amazing chocolate flavor, all right? And super sweet. And it's amazing, all right? It's amazing, and it's exactly what I expected it to be. This is the second one. I ordered the first one last night, and I regret not ordering more because this is amazing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bannock from Belize, and we're here. We're going what? What's the channel? Give me the name of the channel.
It's Disney Rod.
It's Disney Rod. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you subscribe. We're on the edge. We're having a really fantastic time. Yeah.
All right, thank you. That is one of our activities hosts, and they're truly one of the ones that make this cruise an absolute blast. All right, they are responsible for all the activities, and they're always there. They're always making it awesome. They're always there with you. It's awesome. All right, guys, one more passion fruit martini to close off the night. Cheers, guys. Amazing. I wanted to shout out these two guys right here because they have been the ones that have been putting up with me all these days here in the Martini Bar. All right, thank you guys so much for absolutely everything. All right, you guys have been awesome. And of course, thank you guys. Thank you for everything. All right, guys, other people I want to give a huge shout out to are all the amazing bartenders here in the Martini Bar. These guys put their heart and soul into what they do, and they perform some amazing tricks and also make some amazing. And everything, man, your drinks are out of this world as well, all right? Thank you guys for everything that you guys do. You guys really liven up the Grand Plaza here.
Comment and subscribe.
Thank you. All right, guys. Well, we relaxed in the Martini Bar for, a couple of hours now, and that's one great, amazing way to close out this cruise because the Martini Bar has become my favorite spot here on board the Celebrity Edge. This was an incredible, incredible experience. Something that I will not forget in a long time. Everything about it, the experience itself, the relaxation aspect, the all-inclusive beverage package. Everything about this cruise was outstanding. And I'm not gonna forget this experience at all. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. Now, you guys will most likely be getting a bunch of videos about me comparing the Disney Cruise Line with Celebrity Cruises. But I'll tell you this, straight off the bat, Celebrity is far better than the Disney Cruise Line. They are lacking in a lot of aspects that Celebrity excels in. I'm gonna spoil a little tiny bit. I mean, maybe it's the martinis in me, so you guys are gonna be getting a little bit of spoiler. If you guys have made it this far, me and my family next year, we do have a cruise booked on the Harmony of the Seas for Royal Caribbean. We saw a bunch of pictures, we saw a bunch of videos, and it looks like an incredible ship. And there's so much to do. There are a lot of amazing activities.
but I'm gonna tell you this, I don't know if we're gonna enjoy that cruise as much as we enjoyed this one. And like I said a little earlier, we did already put our like placeholder in. It's $100 per person. You place it down, you do have 90 days to pick which cruise you want to go on, and so we've already done that, and we're already looking at the next celebrity cruise in the near future. But thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for following along. As always, thank you for being part of the Disney family, and see you real soon.
You gotta come out. You gotta come out.
Gracias! It was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything. The greatest cruise director in the seas, all right? Honestly.
The greatest team on the seas. Check this one out. Look at that. That's the greatest team at sea right there.
Just everything about the Edge is the greatest on the seas.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Bye.